tails. No void will end. It's not time for eternal sleep. Get up.
Actually, reminds me, I did say something silly in. Oh, it just says I'm typing E.
See the color of your coin.
I'll take the 2. Raids. I love raids. Thank you so much for the raids. That's very kind of you, Chris. Chris, why'd I say Chris? Ish. Chris Isekai and Aoi Raiko. Thank you so much. What are you guys doing? I'm assuming Guild Wars. I always ask, and then I'm like, it's probably gonna be Guild Wars. I don't even have to guess. It's such a random category to be in that there's nobody but people playing Guild Wars in here. I love anime. With a name like Isekai, I figured. I figured.
Replenishing. I could outrun a centaur.
For 11 to 12 hours, that's Isekai is another world. Yes, I understand. That's pretty good. 11, 12 hours. What'd you guys end up doing? I can't think of many well, I guess if you're doing World v World, there's always something to do, but I can't think of anything really to do in Guild Wars for 11 to 12 hours if you're just doing PvE stuff. You guys new, old to the game, not like in real life? I just realized the question. I guess there's plenty of story to do, or if you're catching up on the stories and whatnot. Oh. I didn't realize red was there. I didn't roll in time. Womp womp. I think they're gonna get third partied though, because of the third party. So they're probably gonna wipe. As a PvE player, you just check the event timer in Wiki and then you're overwhelmed and don't know which world boss to attack first. Well, conveniently, I have that on another tab. And you kind of just figure out which one you like, right? I usually end up doing whenever, because it's every even hour now. I'll usually do Dragonstorm into Aether Blade into Forged in Fire. Or Forged with Fire into, you have just enough time to zip over to Forged with Fire. You have just enough time to zip over to Pinata when this is done. To Pinata to Chalk Garant to Octovine to, where are you? Drakkar. And then you're just in time to do Hammerheart Rumble or Secrets of the Wild into Hammerheart Rumble. That's like a good 3 hours, 4 hours maybe. Somewhere around there. Shadow so you could drag and drop the lines. At this point, I just remember the rotation, so I don't actually really look at it. Because I don't really go to any of the other events. I said that's already like 3 to 4 hours, and I do a decent amount of World v World to get my pips, so I try to have a nice stream. Once again, thank you so much for the raid. It's very kind of the two of you. Hopefully you guys have a lovely rest. Or rest of your evening, morning, whatever. Hopefully you guys rest well. Once again, thank you so much. It's very, very, very kind of you. I was about to say, what the hell is an Endivai? And then I was like, oh, that's somebody's name. I thought that was a plugin for a second. But I don't run any of the plugins. And I haven't chose to run any of the plugins since like the beginning, so. checking on what the guild has to say, because I kind of promised I'd help them out. Well, I said not promised, but I said I'd help them out, so. You'll grab your strength and go another try. World. Got constantly frustrated with getting killed. Couldn't even flip a small camp. I mean, if you're in one of the tiers where there's if you're in one of the higher level tiers, that's just gonna happen. You kind of have to like figure out when roaming's easy, when roaming's not, and then if you have a roaming build, you have to like know how to roam. It's a dance. It's more enjoyable once you do the learning. I don't think a lot of people now, I mean, especially since it's an older game, I don't think people nowadays have like a lot of time, effort, or energy to learn the flow of the game and like what the matchups you can take and what the matchups you can't take are. So they're easily disenfranchised, but yeah, I know it's going to be other people killing you. I assume that you were competent enough to do PvE stuff. I just meant like you have to know when there's like, because usually people aren't usually camping at camps. If you died at a camp, you're either doing like EBG, which is obviously the Eternal Battleground map, or you're in a high tiered server where there just happens to be a lot of people, so they're all like trying to play like they're trying to play to win. So that you will occasionally find people camping camps and stuff. And because the game is so old, people are really, really good and really know their character that they bring into World v World at this point.
I could outrun a centaur.
Oh yeah, so you were at one of the third party. You got third partied by, because they were also there to flip the camp. Do you find Zergs in times when they run Discords, I guess? You'd have to join like a guild. Did he go up top? No, okay, he's just faster. The easiest answer is just like find guilds that are running at the time you're playing or you are interested in playing. Because I'll either roam. Well, right now it's like prime time US West. Obviously, because it's 7:30 my time. So there's a lot of people on in our time zone doing stuff. But if it's whatever time zone you're in, you're gonna have to try to find like the prime time that people are gonna be playing World v World, because it's gonna be dead in like another hour or two. Like right at our 9 o'clock, like there's probably not another Zerg that's gonna show up, or another commander that is willing to like Zerg. So then they'll either be like little havoc groups going around, or you're just gonna have to learn how to roam. But yeah, number one answer would be find a guild that runs at the time that you would, or that works with you or whatever, and then you can join their team. So when the lockout happens, you're just always with the guild, so you can always play whenever they're on. Second option, you can ask in team chat if there's any Zergs going around, if there's anybody like doing anything or whatever, or if there's any content happening. And then third of all, you can just like bounce around the maps and look. Because like if there's no queue, you can just like click this one, this one, this one, this one, and wherever, if you see a tag up, there's probably a small group doing something.